What's up guys, Sasha here. Welcome back to the channel. New day, new episode. Today I'm gonna install the radiator. I ordered from Hush Performance. I ordered their full kit for the CRX, including the radiator and everything like this. Let's get it out of the box, let's see what's in it and get this installed. I still have to remove it again later on, but once the brackets are installed, I'm happy, and I just leave them there. Like I said, the engine needs to come out one more time and weld everything, get everything in place. But I just want to make sure everything else fits later, makes it easier later when we puzzle this whole thing together. Make sure everything fits and I don't have to do any more cutting or welding or anything else. But yeah, let's get the thing out of the box and see what we're working with. So first off, we got the radiator. I did order this part from them because he said you have to do some aluminum welding if you don't. So not sure what needed to be welded, but I've never done aluminum welding, so I was like, might as well just order the full thing. Okay, let's see what else is in here. Couple brackets. Oh, a nice installation guide. Always love those. Thank you so much for adding this. A little keychain. Thank you. Sticker. Subscribe, share. I am already anyway. But you too, subscribe to my channel. Another sticker. So, and they come with all the hardware. Perfect. So, this is awesome. We can see what we have here. I'm gonna go to the parts real quick. Oh, that's very nice. So everything is detailed, and we get this thing installed, right? So going somewhere right here, like this. Real quick a little bit. So we're going to start out with using a straight edge. I'm going to use this piece here because I'm hoping this is straight enough. And we're going to mark a line where these holes are. Okay. So we've done that. Show you guys real quick. So we have to, so this is marked right past these holes. Do not do anything with this one. We have to cut this part out because that's where this bracket here is gonna sit later. You also only need the length of the bracket, and this here is kind of where the center is gonna be later on. So we got to go all the way up to here and there. Okay. So this piece is out. Yeah, I've done this with a Dremel. I mean, that's what I had available right now at this time. Is what I'm going to do. I'm trying to leave as much as possible intact of that, so lengthwise it fits. I'm probably gonna make 2 cuts on their sides where the radiator is gonna sit in, and fold the rest of the metal back. Or should I make a cut and just take it out completely? Depends how many weld spots it has. Maybe I'll just make a cut here and take this whole piece out and just smoothen those edges. So here on the from Hush Performance, the radiator kit, what I've done so far, I've fixed one here and there, and originally I only cut it out this way, the width of the length of this. Right, you gotta go definitely more. I'm trying to keep this bottom piece here because the bumper is gonna get screwed on there too, on 2 holes. I think it's this one and that one. I'm not quite sure about these 2 right now. I'm trying to keep this one if I can. I'm gonna widen this up a little bit more here and grind this down here on the side and stuff. You're gonna see why in a minute. So currently we're fitting pretty good. Just gotta get a little bit on that edge gone and here. And the same down here, we hidden there. Yeah, it's just a little bit playing around. You gotta play around with it a little bit in order to get it fit. Overall, I'm very happy with the product. It just takes a little time to modify. And I also had to cut the front here a lot more. I know the instructions said do not cut this hole, but I had to go a little bit further on here because they did not line up. As you can see right here, these 2 are not lining up, and those 2 are not lining up. That was my biggest problem, that this width here was not correct. The way how we had it, not sure why. Like I said, it could be because it's an EE8 that this piece is a little bit different, and those holes in the back I just set back a little bit further, and that gives you a different measurement here. So but this hole here, I really don't even know what that's for, because you secure the other one here. I'm gonna clean this up here a little better today. I'm gonna fix this up here and see if we can get this guy in there. So that's how it's gonna look like if you're gonna cut it out. So I went here a little bit more. I gotta take this off a little bit more too. And what I did with these, the ones that came with the kit, right here, the tool I have is just not strong enough. I cannot get them to bend them or get them into the holes, let's say it that way, to securely tighten them. I just have like a $20 tool too, so I'm sure there are better stuff out there. But I also have some with my tools, so I use my own. These are 8mm ones. What you have to look out for when you do this, that you start out and make sure this is all lining up pretty nice. Otherwise you're gonna run into trouble. You do not have much play in these holes, especially when you have the back piece on there. I'm gonna install it here real quick, here one more time. So we basically have this here. I kept this piece because I really want to secure my front bumper back on these screws. I can't remember if it's this or that one. I'm unsure right now. But I cut this out here where it sits on here, and I cut a hole in there where we're going through. So the whole kit sits like this. Okay. So, and then this piece here goes first in, and the other one goes on top. You have to push it a little bit to get it to line up perfectly. Yeah, you have to work really precise with this because you do not have much play. So there we have it. I'm not sure. I think we did everything right. We're gonna sit down here. See, we're sitting on these pieces the way I designed it to make. I gotta still get a little bit off this side right here. The only thing I do not get on is the front here, adding second hole right here where he has these two holes. So we have to throw one above. I have to read the instructions again. If we're using both or one, if I only use one, I have to read through the one more up top. It's just for the height. I cannot get any lower than this. Okay. Yeah, so he's definitely using both of these holes right here. In my case, like I said, it's not going to be in everyone. If I push really hard on it, I will get these two holes to line up. But what I'm going to do is I do not want to put too much pressure on it. Every radiator is a little bit different. Also with the weld stuff, what they came with in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen this a little bit. We're going to get a little bit up. We're just going to utilize this upper hole right here. And I'm going to drill a second one right there. And we're going to secure it with the second screw right there. This way we have a little bit of play in the radiator. You know, what I don't want to do is squish it in there and possibly have the radiator break on me. Also, what I really forgot to order, I'm not sure why. Yeah, make sure you get the fan for the back. Order that one because I did not, and I will have to make another order with Hush Performance and get the fan that goes on the back here. Yeah, so that's it. We're gonna get the other things here cleaned up a little bit better so we have a little bit more room, and then we're gonna install the front ones, and I'm gonna show you guys how that's gonna look like when it's done. Well, here we got all the holes drilled now. 1, 2, the one up top and here, and I'll put a little bit zinc spray on it. I'm gonna see how the stuff's there. I'm not gonna fit. I'll put it all one time together, install everything one more time before I'm gonna finish this up. Because I probably have to wiggle it a little bit to get the fit perfectly. So we got this in here. The only mistake I made, this should have been on top. But I didn't do that because I couldn't get any lower here because I wanted to keep this bottom piece. Normally you need to cut this out, but I really need this to install my front bumper. That's why I did it this way. That's gonna be fine. It's gonna be perfect. Fits really good. So guys, we continue on the radiator from Hush Performance. I'm gonna get this installed right now, get this back in here so we can see what we're dealing with. And see what we can do with the hoses for the coolant. We see, I ordered some from Hybrid Racing. We have to see where we're gonna get to here. I'm not quite sure yet how it's gonna run. But yeah, today it's just experimenting around what we can do with the cooling from the engine. So yeah, let's get this radiator installed back in here and then we'll figure that out.